Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl OG Cignatures. So guys, today we'll be tying the trending northern turban, kind of a head wrap, and today I'm using a rustic fabric. It can be done with an ashoke fabric or a rustic fabric. In fact, anything can even be done with an Ankara fabric. All you do is to divide your scarf into two. Once you divide into two, which is 50-50, you form this part, like this sticker part where I'm touching now. You form this sticker part in such a way that it can just like the normal regular northern part of tying their scarf. So you form that part that will look this way, this front part. You just fold and then make sure it's standing. Don't allow it to be tight so much that it will be looking flat. Allow it to stand, but make sure your scarf is very firm. Then I go to the back and I tie. I make sure I tie very firm. As I said, don't tie in such a way that the front will be looking flat, because that front needs to be standing. Yeah, this front that we're able to form, it's almost like 5 or 6 inches. Yeah. Then make sure it's not covering the ear, because that's the pattern for the scarf. It's not meant to cover the ear at all. Then it should be like from the forehead, not on the brows, from the forehead, then it moves up toward the back. It doesn't even cover the entire hair at the back. So once I tie, I make sure the ears are not showing at all. Tie firm but not too tight. If you watch now, I noticed mine was tight, so I'm trying to drag it out in such a way that it's not going to be lapping very well at the front. It's meant to be standing. You can see I was trying to drag out that part to make sure it's standing on its own. It's not meant to be lying flat on, like, I don't know how to explain, but it's not meant to be lying flat. It's meant to be standing on it. So even at this point it was still standing, but I had to still drag in such a way that it will end up standing. Then I head toward the back. At this part, I try to use a pin to secure while I form my ruffles. So I just try to hold down each part to give it a nice shape in such a way that it's going to stand very well. Sorry, if I was using an ashoke fabric, it would have stand more easy, but here is a rustic fabric, and this rustic fabric is an original rustic fabric. That's why it was able to stand like very firm actually. But I used my pin to secure it, and that was the same thing I did for the other part. So I'm using a pin actually to secure. I didn't even work with much pin because the rustic I'm using is actually firm enough. That's what I'm telling you. It's not the normal rustic fabric that they use in making like clothes. So I'm using for lining. This is an original rustic fabric. Yes. So once you just tie at the back, you start forming these your ruffles. You use your pin to hold them down. This scarf is very easy to tie. Yeah, it's very easy. I noticed this is what is even trending right now. People like the scarf, so I felt like I had a shoot, then I felt like filming this so that people will actually watch and learn actually how this scarf was being achieved. Guys, I'm actually still using my pins to secure my scarf very well to avoid falling off. Yeah, as I said, this can be done with an ashoke fabric, a rustic, even an Ankara, as long as it's not too light, because if it's too light you end up using a lot of pin, and the pin might even start bending the scarf toward one corner. So you have to use a fabric that is kind of firm enough, probably a new Ankara fabric that is still very new, that is not too weak and all that. Yeah. Guys, don't forget to keep the front of the scarf standing. It's not meant to be lying flat. That's why I said it's not meant to be so tight, because once it's so tight it might end up being flat. It's meant to be standing. It needs to be standing. So guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Please guys, if you enjoy watching this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. See you guys on my next video. Bye.